Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Pokemon vs. Digimon Battle Edition. This is where we take one Pokemon, one Digimon, analyze their stats, and have them fight to the max. Now let's meet this week's contestants. Up first, we have the Pummeling Priestess, the Mystic Maiden, Sakuyamon. Sakuyamon is named after Konohana Sakuyahime, the goddess of Mount Fuji. During her off time, this Digimon is a Miko and prefers to lay hands than throw them. But when it's go time, the robes come off and it's time to lay some spiritual smackdown. Sakuyamon fights using Omni-Myudo, which is a Japanese philosophy based on the Chinese philosophy of the 5 elements and yin and yang. By employing the 4 Kuda Gitsune on her waist, she can control elements of fire, water, wind, and thunder. These pipe boxes aren't just for offense either. They can be used to get the dirt on the enemy, while also having the ability to control God Beast Digimon. She also possesses a godlike staff, allowing her to unleash devastating attacks. One is Fox Drive, an attack of blue flame that surrounds the opponent. Sakuyamon's signature technique goes by several names, but I'm partial to Talisman Sphere. By striking the ground, a massive barrier surrounds the area and evil spirits are eliminated. So what exactly are Sakuyamon's weaknesses? Well, for starters, her Miko mode does absolutely nothing in terms of combat. It's merely to allow her to solely focus on her ritualistic duties as an agent of God's will. Secondly, the Digimon is limited in terms of physical combat. Sure, she can smack her foes around with her staff, but her only physical attacks are Flaming Fox and Thunder Kick, which seem like pretty easy attacks to evade. But hey, who needs to fight when you have pipe boxes do your bidding? Coming through the stage is the Flaming Hot Fortune Teller, the Arcane Arsonist, Delphox. This fire psychic Pokemon is designed after the Kitsune Mochi, or witches that receive their magical abilities from foxes, while its name is a reference to the ancient Delphic oracle, further emphasizing its prophetic powers. By focusing on the flame at the tip of its wand, Delphox can unleash some awesome psychic abilities, including seeing into the future. Its main offensive technique is using its psychic power to generate a whirling vortex of fire that can reach 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's almost twice as hot as chroma-type magma, which can reach a temperature of just over 2,900 degrees Fahrenheit. If this fire doesn't utterly reduce the target to ash, it does have the added effect of weakening the foe's special attack power. So what is the bane of this magical fox? The fact that it must stare at the tip of its flame to actually use its psychic power certainly isn't doing it any favors. This makes Delphox a sitting duck on the field, unless it's able to put a considerable gap between itself and the enemy. With that in mind, Delphox is purely a long-range fighter, especially since it has the lowest base attack stat of all fully evolved starter Pokemon. But once it gets in the zone, its power is no flickering flame. Sakuyamon. Delphox. Who will be today's champion? Before we crown a winner, first, word from our sponsors. Pokemon vs. Digimon Battle Edition is brought to you by Moo Moo Milk. Coming exclusively from the happiest milk tank, this rich cream of goodness is sure to put the pet back in your step. Buy 5 and get the 6th one free. Available at your local farm. Now back to the show, and today's champion is Sakuyamon. Both combatants are primarily ranged fighters, and this fight would be a lot more drawn out than expected. Yet, Sakuyamon has the perfect blend of offense and defense to make it out on top. First reason being is our Kuda Gitsune. They represent different elements, and the one embodying water can easily take advantage of Delphox's water weakness. What if Delphox was able to unlock his psychic abilities? That would for sure make things more difficult, especially when it can see into the future. However, even if Delphox can see an attack coming, it doesn't have the means to continually counter attack after attack. If Sakuyamon were to use her ability to control God Beast Digimon, she could overwhelm Delphox with sheer strength and numbers. In the end, Sakuyamon has the right combination of techniques to make it out on top. Thank you for coming to this week's matchup. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, help support this series, help support this channel. Put down in the comments section who you would like to see match up in the future. Without further ado, it's time to go. Bye bye.